Uh, Hello everyone, my name is Aditya Kumar. Today we are discussing about automatic gate system using Arduino Uno. So here you can see we have using Arduino and there is a buzzer, there is a PIR sensor and this is a servo motor with this LCD display, LED display, sorry. But what the work that the automatic gate system do? You can see राइट आपने देखा होगा कई सारे कॉलेजेस में एंड कई सारे इंडस्ट्रीज में जैसे ही एंड मॉल्स में बेसिकली आपने मॉल्स में देखा होगा जैसे ही हम एंटर करते हैं वो गेट्स ऑटोमेटिक ओपन हो जाते हैं। ये वर्क कैसे करता है? वहां पे सिस्टम अलग होता है बट हम एक बेसिक लेवल से कैसे बना सकते हैं इस चीज को वो आज हम देखेंगे इसमें। सो आगे बढ़ते हुए इसमें हम देखते हैं कि हमने यहाँ पे आर्डिनो ले रखा है, हमने यहाँ पे ले रखा है बजर, हमने यहाँ पे ले रखा है पीआईआर सेंसर, यहाँ पे सर्वो मोटर और यहाँ पे डिस्प्ले। एंड हम इसके क्या 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 देखेंगे बताता हूँ। हम इसके देखेंगे कनेक्शंस जो कि आपको अभी से ऑलरेडी शो हो रहे हैं, कैसे कैसे कनेक्ट है। देन इसके हम देखेंगे कोड्स, इसमें हमने कोड कैसे भरा है एंड इसको रन करा के आपके सामने चलाया जाएगा। सो बेसिकली ये वर्क कर कैसे कर रहा है। स्टार्टिंग हम करते हैं आर्डिनो से। आर्डिनो के बारे में आप सबने जाना होगा, सबने पढ़ा होगा आर्डिनो बोर्ड के बारे में। अगर नहीं पढ़ा तो एक बार फिर से देखते हैं आर्डिनो बोर्ड को। So see this. Here you can see that about the Arduino. There is Arduino Uno, and these all are the pins that are the naming of the pins. You can see that this is a digital means orange means a digital. So here D1, D2, D3 to D13, and here D14, 15, and 19. Uh, from D0 to D90 are available. Then you can see about the analog both ADC, ADC, ADC 5, all this. And you can see about TX, RH, this known as a transmitter and a receiver. Then you can see the LED bulletin, which are blink, which are glow when you connect it to the power supply. And you can see about the GND and the VDD plus 3 and plus 5 volt V in. All the naming was about uh, Arduino. Now we are going to see the connections, how it all connect. So first we can see about the servo motor. This is a basic. So here you can see the servo motor ground are connected to the ground of that, and the Arduino ground are connected from this. Okay, and wait a second, there is a glitch on that. So okay, this is a VDD means a power supply. From we have to give a power supply to 5 volt to a servo motor, and then we give a GND ground to this part, and this is a signal where we have to wait, where we have to give a code. And you can see this all go from analog. Okay, now we are going to start from the servo motor. You can see here a servo motor connected to the ground, and ground are connected to the Arduino ground, and then we connected 5 volt to the breadboard, and the breadboard's power supply are connected to the servo motor VDD, and the pin by which the signal generate are connected to the digital pin 9 in Arduino. So now the servo motor connection are totally completed. Now our task to see the PIR sensor, and you know about the PIR sensor how it work. जब भी इसके सामने कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट आएगा तो ये बजर को साउंड इंडिकेट करेगा, या फिर ये ग्लो, अगर यहाँ एलईडी हो तो उसको ग्लो करेगा। यानी पीआईआर सेंसर क्या होता है, ऑब्जेक्ट डिटेक्शन के लिए काम आता है। तो इसमें हम कनेक्शन देखते हैं कैसे हैं। तो जो इसका सिग्नल कनेक्ट है वो है कनेक्ट है D2 से, यानी डिजिटल पिन 2 से। सेम इसका एक VDD कनेक्ट है 5 वोल्ट से, एंड एक ग्राउंड कनेक्ट है। नाउ वी गो टू द बजर। बजर का पॉजिटिव साइंस कनेक्ट है डिजिटल पिन 8 से, एंड द सेकंड इज द ग्राउंड विच आर कनेक्ट टू द ग्राउंड। एंड नाउ वी हैव अ फाइनल नॉन वी कॉल्ड डिस्प्ले, and here the naming are already done. GND connected to GND, VCC connected to VDD 5 volt, STA connected to analog 4, and SCL connected to analog 5. STA or SCL are both are already defined like in many projects where the display are used. You can see the A4 and A5 are mostly connected to the SDA or SCL. Now we are moving about the Arduino again. So these all are a analog pin, and there is a transmitter and a receiver, and this is an analog pin, and this is a power pin, and this this is called a microcontroller, mainly a microprocessor. Now we are going to Now we are going to show you a code how it perform, how it works. So from this you can see, we have to include the library known as Servo H for a servo motor and the liquid crystal I2C for a display. And when we see a servo setup, here we have a generate a pin, not a generate, by mistake I call that. We can define a pin, servo pin 9, servo initial 0, servo motion 90. So 90 means the servo motor only rotate in a right triangle. If we run that 180, then you can see it rotates from 0 to 180. Okay, and here are PIR sensor for pins. We display pin 2, buzzer pin 8, LED pin 30, and again we have to call this or our library liquid crystal I2C LCD 020 X27 16 by 2. Motion tracking, we have this bool function for motion because we use here false and true. And if you remember the C++ or C language and any other language, we know that true and false are in a bool function. Int is an integer type. Unsigned long is means there is a many unsigned long. And here the main code was void setup. And this is a code. If you need this, you can go through uh, my Tinkercad ID, and if you need, you can use my GitHub account. Here, you all things what you want are already presented. This is all about automatic gates. Now we have to run this. So start simulation, initializing. Now you can see the power supply in. And one thing I forgot to tell you that in this, I also include the count system, like in malls and any other industry. You can see when we cross, the gate will open and it also count that how many people get through it. So here I also display how many person entered. So now we are going to show, okay. Here you can see after moving this, there is a buzzer sound, okay, and uh, servo motor rotate 90 degree, and the count also increase. How many times I do, जितनी बार भी मैं करूंगा उतनी बार ये बढ़ेगा. Okay, so that's all about our automatic gate system. The video is now going to end, but remember, I made so many projects about embedded and IoT and also in VLSI. If you need any help, comment down and go check my GitHub account and this account also. And you can follow me on GitHub and LinkedIn and on YouTube. Thank you.